Good evening, guys. Welcome back to Mazitande channel, guys. My name is Noma Msomi. Yes, it is Noma Msomi. I know I look different, but yes, it is Noma Msomi. Welcome back to Mazitande channel, guys. Yes, happy Wednesday, guys. Yes, guys, to my new subscribers, thank you, guys, for the love. To those who keep coming back to view my content who have not yet subscribed, please, Mtasekai, what are you waiting for? You might as well just go ahead by pressing that one click down below so you're in this community, so I keep bringing you beautiful content, guys, just like the one today. That's it. Thank you, guys, for the love. Thank you for the positive comment down below. I love them, guys. Keep them coming. Like and share my videos, guys, because somebody needs to hear this message today, not tomorrow, Mtasekaya, but today. So don't shy away from liking and sharing my videos, guys. Okay. Yes, chosen one. Chosen one, the life that is awaiting for you, honey, is larger than life, honey bunny. Yes, chosen one. Yes, Mtasekaya. But you just need to let go of the life that you have planned in order for you to receive the life that God has in the store for you, chosen one. Okay, Mtasekaya. Yes, Mtasekaya. You have planned. You have your life planned, but God have different plans for your life, because remember, God knows better. God knows better, chosen one. Your plans are not the same like God's plans. The life that you have it all figured out, that you think you have it all figured out. The life that you have planned is not the one that God has in the store for you. Sometimes, lucky by you, the life that you planned is aligned with the life that God has in the store for you. Sometimes, for most of us, including myself, the life that I had it planned for myself, that was not what God has in the store for me. So he had to change his plans. And when he had changed those plans, it wasn't easy, chosen one. It wasn't easy, because I thought I had it all figured it out, chosen one. So Mtaseka, when God changes the plan, he will take you out from your comfort zone, chosen one. Be willing to be taken out from your comfort zone, chosen one, for your own highest purpose. God will isolate you just for you, just for your own good, chosen one. Because, chosen one, remember, it's like having your life planned without without being spiritually rich, without being enlightened, chosen one, without being physically fit, without being mentally fit, chosen one. And then you have all these plans that you have, but you don't have any of the things that I just mentioned. It's now, chosen one. Trust me, your life is never gonna go anywhere. It's like having a beautiful car without any engine. It's the chosen one. You have to be spiritually rich, wealthy, chosen one. If you wanna go to higher places, you have to be physically and mentally fit. You have to be emotionally fit, chosen one. You have to be emotionally fulfilled before you may even plan. Most of us, we don't have any of these things, and we're already making plans about the life that we want to live. Which is why, chosen one, you see most people, they are rich, they are millionaires, they have millions, or a million, chosen one. A million is a lot of money. I don't care who says what, but a million, if you have brains to multiply money, a million is big. The problem with people, chosen one, which is why God changes the plan for you, that's the same reason. The problem is people, chosen one, they spend money they don't have. You do not spend money you do not have, chosen one. You spend the interest. You're not gonna tell me that somebody's maybe you're gonna win a lottery and then you're gonna win the thousands, not a million rands or $1 million, and then you're gonna spend it. You can't spend the money. If you have million, chosen, and if you have million rands in your account right now, you like someone, you don't have money, because now you're gonna go crazy. You're gonna spend this million. That you multiply this million before you spend the interest, chosen one. I'm just making this as an example about life. You think you have your life figured it out, but you do not. You think now that you have this million, and you think you are rich, and then you're gonna spend this million, and then you're gonna end up being broke. Chosen one, you first make millions out of your millions, and then you spend the millions that you make out of your millions without touching the millions that you already have. Which is why God changes the plan sometimes, because he wants you to give you the wisdom. He wants you to give you the wisdom that you think you have, but you do not have when he changes those plans. He wants you to give you wisdom. He wants you he wants you to be mentally and physically fit. He wants you to be spiritually wealthy. Because if you have all of these things, chosen one, you can never struggle in love. You can never suffer in life. If you have wisdom, if you're spiritually wealthy, if you're physically and mentally healthy, chosen one, you'll make right decisions in life about your life. Sometimes we think we have all figured it out and we do not have any of this. I remember when God changes my plans, I thought I have everything figured it out, but I wasn't. I wasn't spiritually rich. I wasn't mentally and physically probably fit. I was okay, but not fit. I did not have the kind of wisdom that I have today, but I thought I have it all figured it out, and I was mad when things were not happening my way, when God changes the plan, not knowing that everything that was happening for me. God had to put me in a place where I was going to be physically fit, mentally fit, emotionally fulfilled, and I will have the wisdom that I have today, chosen one. But at the time when God changes my plans, I didn't know that it was for my highest good. Today, I am grateful to God that He changes the plans, because if He did not change the plans, I'll be still working from country club to country club in the US, still living the same lifestyle, still doing the same things that I used to do, still empty spiritually, still not fulfilled spiritually, still not rich. I'll probably have money. I'll probably have more money than I have now if I'm still in the US. But I'll be spiritually dead. I'll be mentally and physically exhausted working in those negative spaces that I used to work at. Chosen one. Let me tell you now, Mtasekai. When God changes the plans, I didn't understand why. But today I know why God had changes those plans, chosen one. And today I am forever grateful to God. Because today I am rich, chosen one. Today I am wealthy. Today I am physically and mentally strong. COVID was here. COVID had played with our brains for 2 years. Chosen one. 2 years. But COVID had found me when God already was working on me. Chosen. COVID had found me when God already was working on you, chosen one. If COVID had found you when God was not yet working on you, do you think we will have survived the 2 years of COVID? I don't think so, chosen one. A lot had died. People had committed suicide. People are suffering. People are mentally exhausted. People are not okay because they are not okay. Because they're still spiritually dead. They're still not physically strong because they do not want to accept God in their life changing the plans. Chosen one, you need to listen to God when He changes the plan. He changes the plans for you. Everything that is happening for you. Chosen one, not against you, chosen one. But for God to change those plans, you need to be receptive. You need to be open. You need to trust Him, chosen one, because He changes these plans for you to prepare you for a better life in the future, chosen one. Because without being fit, without being mentally and physically fit, chosen one, without being spiritually rich, without having the wisdom that you have, you are dead, chosen one. You need these things for you. Those things are going to sustain you to have a proper, balanced life, chosen one. Without any of those things, chosen one, you are like a walking, you dead. You are dead. You are walking, but you are dead, chosen one. Yes, Mtasekai. Chosen one. When God changes the plan, don't force those doors to be open for you. Allow God to work on your life. Allow God to isolate you. Allow those friends to fall off. Allow the family members to fall off. Allow everything that is happening. Allow, even if it includes losing family members through death or friends through death, still trust. It's not easy, chosen one. It's not easy. But still trust the process is for your own good, because God is trying to teach you something that is going to be beneficial in the future. You might not know the reason at that particular time when things like that happens, but in the future, chosen one, you will see the reason. In the future, when God changes my plans, like 3 years ago, chosen one. You remember, I've told you, if you watch my other videos, I have told you about God changing my plans when I was working overseas, and then suddenly the company I used to work did not sponsor me a visa to go back. And chosen one, trust me, I did try to open other doors. But now when I'm thinking of how poor I was at the time, I was poor, chosen one, because I wasn't spiritually rich, I wasn't mentally and physically fit, chosen one. I used to work in negative spaces. People used to poke at me at work. My bosses used to hate me. My roommates used to hate me. I was not happy, chosen one. I was sad, yes, that I'm chasing this life. I am chasing this kind of life to go work overseas because I'm looking for this paycheck. I'm looking to collect paycheck to paycheck, even though I was not fulfilled inside, even though I was not happy. But still, I want God to open these doors for me. And then when God said enough, still I'm not happy, because when I still want to go and work in spaces where I'm not happy, even though God is trying to protect me, I still want to open those doors, chosen one. When God closes those doors for me to go back to work overseas, I did not understand why. Why did God do that? But now, today, chosen one, if you ask me why, today I know exactly why God changes those plans for me. Because God wanted me to evolve in my own positive spaces. God wanted me to evolve while I'm running my own business without going to work where it's too negative. People poking you for no reason. People giving you hard time at work for no reason. Your boss hating you for no reason because he can see your anointing. He can feel your light and he is hating you for your light. Ah, chosen one. Yo! So when God changes those plans, I just didn't know it was for my own protection. It was for my own good, for me to evolve and find myself spiritually in a positive space. That's my home, because I don't have a roommate at home. I don't have a boss at home. I'm self-employed now. I work for myself. I don't have nobody giving me hard time. I have my own business now. God wanted me to evolve at home, but I was busy chasing the American dream that did not exist. Busy collecting paycheck to paycheck while I'm not happy. Yes, chosen one, I guarantee you, I tell you now, chosen one, if I still work overseas, I'll have more money than I have now. But would I be happy? Would I be fulfilled spiritually? Would I be wealthy spiritually like right now? Yes, I would have money, chosen one. I would have nice looking bank balance from dollars in the US. Yes, chosen one. But would I be happy? Would I be fulfilled like I'm fulfilled right now? Right now, chosen one, I'm telling you, I'm wealthy. Right now, chosen, I'm happy. I'm wealthy spiritually. I'm physically and mentally fit, chosen one. I am happy inside and out. I am happy, chosen one. I don't have to go to work and dragging my feet because my boss hates me. My roommate hates me for no reason. I don't have to drag my feet, chosen one. I am happy. And when you're happy, chosen one, because now that I have this wisdom that I have, now that I'm spiritually rich, now that I'm mentally and physically rich, now it will be easy for me to build this empire that God wanted me to have. Then I was thinking maybe collecting the paychecks in America, even though I'm working. But mentally, I was exhausted. Mentally, I couldn't focus. But now, even though I don't have the same bank balance in my account, but mentally, I'm fit. Physically, I'm fit. I have wisdom. Now I can sit and speak to myself and create the life that I want with God's help. Now that I'm mentally fit, now that I'm physically fit, now that I'm spiritually rich, now that I have this wisdom, now it's easy for me to make the millions that I was chasing when I was working for other people in the US, while I was sad, while I was unhappy, while people used to hate me for no reason. Now I have the most richness, spiritually rich, physically and mentally healthy. I have wisdom. Now I can multiply the little money I have to make more money, because now I'm in a better space. Now I'm even in a better in a better physically. I'm in a better space physically, because I'm mentally and physically healthy, healthier than before when I was collecting those paychecks in the US. So, chosen one, when God changes the plans, it's for your own good. It's for your own good, chosen one. Don't doubt God's plans that he has for you, chosen one, in the store. Please don't. Let's go of the life that you have planned for yourself and trust the one that God have in the store for you, chosen one. Take it from me. Take it from me, chosen one. Some of you now are manifesting love, thinking that they are ready for love, chosen one. God is never going to bring you something that you are not ready for, because God wants you to be healthy first. Because sometimes we work with our body, we're thinking because we are gymming, we are fit. Yes, I've been gymming ever since I was probably 18 years old. I'm still gymming today. I'm thinking I'm fit. But mentally and physically, I am not fit. We are not fit mentally, physically. We appear as fit on the outside, but mentally, physically, emotionally, sometimes we are not fit. Which is why God, when he closes those doors, he closes those doors for our own protection, for our own well-being, for us to find ourselves, for us to be fit, so that we can multiply those millions, so that we stop spending the million that we do not have. We start multiplying the millions that we have before we spend the millions. Because remember, when God blesses you with a million, chosen one, you multiply more millions for you to make more money. You do not spend money you do not have. If you have 1 million, you do not have money, you are broke. You spend the money that you made out of that million, chosen one, if you want if you want to be rich, chosen one. Yes, which is why you see people so broke. People win the lots of people win millions, and then suddenly 6 months later they are broke because they are not smart with their money. You do not spend the money that you have. You might think you have money. Yes, you have that million, but you do not have that million until you multiply it to make more millions. So you can spend the other millions and still keep that million, because that million is your backbone, is the one that's making you money when you are asleep, chosen one. Same with your life. You think you are okay, you think you are rich, you think you're okay because you're collecting those paychecks, but mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, you are not okay. So God wants you to have all this before he can grant you with the life that you have designed, before he can grant you with the life that you have planned for yourself. So if you want to align the life that you have planned, chosen one, with the life that you want God to have for your life, chosen one, start aligning yourself first. Be okay physically, be okay mentally, be rich spiritually, be wealthy spiritually, chosen one, and then you can see God's light. You can see God work on your life, chosen one. But God can't align you with the life that you want until you sort yourself out, chosen one. Be spiritually wealthy, be mentally and physically wealthy, chosen one. Remember, your task here on earth is huge. So God does not want you to stumble. He wants you, when he blesses you with the life that you dream about, the life that you created in your mind. He's gonna give you that life, but he wants you for you to find that life when you are physically and mentally and mentally ready and spiritually rich, chosen one. So he can give it to you. He can give it to you, the life that you want, chosen one. So, chosen one, don't doubt God's plan for you. Let's go of the life that you have planned for yourself and trust the life that God have planned for yourself, chosen one. Okay? That's it, chosen one. That would be it today. I think somebody needs to hear this message today. I guarantee somebody needs to hear this message today, chosen one. Let's go of the life that you have planned for your life. And let God grant you with the life that he had created for you, chosen one. For you. Be spiritually and mentally and physically and emotionally strong. You will see God works. You will see God's alignment align with the life that you have planned for yourself, chosen one. Okay? Yes, Mtasekhaya, I'm gonna end day today, chosen one. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share my videos. I will see you guys on the next video. I love you, chosen one. Don't forget to let go of the life that you have planned and let God grant you with the life that he had created for your life, chosen one. For yourself, chosen one. Because the life that God created for you is much larger than life, chosen one. I'm gonna go now. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys.